The biggest sporting event of the year, the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022, is less than 50 days away. As you can see, I have my replica trophy here with me. On the next few episodes on this channel, we'll be exploring different areas of the competition to give you the most fulfilling experience, talking about your match tickets, your fan ID, accommodation, and even what the host country, Qatar, is like. On today's episode, we'll be doing a quick preview of all the 32 teams that have qualified for the competition. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lada Ajayi. On this channel I talk about sports, my experience in sports, and all things I've learned, whilst working in sport. On today's episode, like mentioned in the opener, we're talking about the 2022 FIFA World Cup Qatar. And on today's episode, we are doing a kit preview of all the 32 teams that have qualified for the World Cup. As you may know, all countries have now launched, their new kits that they'll be using at the FIFA World Cup. And of course, this is beyond the football on the pitch. The jerseys have over years have become an issue of bragging rights. If you remember correctly, in 2018, during the Russia World Cup, Nigeria had like the best looking kit, and then it was, even beyond the football, even before the World Cup started, the kits were selling out everywhere. And again, similarly this year, all countries have launched their kit, and we have some amazing collection that the countries are going to be launching at the World Cup. So on this episode, we'll be previewing all the 32 teams, across the 8 groups, showing their home and away jerseys. And at the end of the video, I'll tell you my favorites, I'll tell you my top 3, and then I'd also like you guys to tell me, your favorite jersey, going into the competition. All right, so we'll jump right into it from Group A, where we have the host country, Qatar, also known as the Crimsons, the Tricolor of Ecuador, the Teranga Lions of Senegal, and the selection of Netherlands. So in Group B, we have the 3 Lions of England. We have the Islamic Republic of Iran, the nation team. We have United States of America, Team USA. And we have Wales, the Dragons. Now we move on to Group C, an interesting group if you ask me. We have the White and Sky Blues, Argentina. We have the Green Falcons of Saudi Arabia. We have the El Tricolor of Mexico. And we have the Polish Eagles of Poland. Next, we go to Group D, where we have the Blues of France, the Socceroos of Australia. So this is a funny name. I found it quite funny because Socceroos is a hybrid of soccer and kangaroos, which is, a very native animal of Australia. So the national team is called the Socceroos of Australia, the Danish Dynamites, and of course the Eagles of Carthage of Tunisia in Group D. So in Group E, we move to Group E, where we have the La Selección, the selection of Spain, the Reds or the Tricolor or the selection of Costa Rica. We have the national team or the national 11 of Germany, and we have the Samurai Blues of Japan. Group E. So we go to Group F, and if you're a Manchester United fan, I'm sure this one will have you confused because the first team, Belgium, are known as the Red Devils of Belgium, the Canucks or the Reds of Canada, the Lions of Atlas, Morocco, and last but not the least, the Fury Boys of Croatia. Now we go to Group G, where we have the selection or the Little Canary of Brazil, the Blues or the Eagles of Serbia, the Nats, the Nationals of Switzerland, and the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon. Group G. Now we're in Group H, the last but definitely not the least group of this tournament, Group H, where we have the Seleção de Aquinas of Portugal, the Black Stars of Ghana, our neighbors right here in West Africa, the Olympic Sky Blue of Uruguay, and the Asian Tigers of Korea Republic, South Korea. So like I said at the beginning of this video, I want you to tell me your favorite, jersey going into this competition, into this tournament. I already have my favorites, which I'll mention at the end of the video. But I don't know if you noticed, so I noticed that there was a lot of, big name brands, Nike, Adidas, Puma, the top 3 leading sportswear manufacturers of these kits. And you know, Nike, obviously the leader, because Nike took about 40%. I think 13 of the 32 countries, you know, Nike is designing their kits. Next to it is Adidas. I think Adidas had about 7, and then we had Puma, and then some other brands on there. You know, so Nike is taking the whole chunk of the kits at this year's World Cup. No surprises anyway. Next to it, Adidas and Puma for the kits manufacturers. All right, so I mentioned at the beginning I was going to tell you my favorite jerseys, you know, of all the 32 teams playing, and I'm going to tell you my top 3. Don't ask me which one I love the most. I'll just tell you my top 3, and of course I want to hear yours in the comment section as well. So number 1, no, not number 1, the Portugal away jersey, the Ecuador home jersey, and the Polish away jersey. Those are my top 3. Let me know yours in the comment section, guys. Cheers.